Mommies love bedtime. I am running behind, but I am going to finish getting myself together before I get started. And oh, I gotta take this allergy pill. So crazy that hey Billy, man, I know you don't have kids, but anytime you babysit or do anything, it's like the end of the day. I feel like anybody that doesn't have kids, bedtime is like your after work time, your decompress time. And let me know if my fans are too loud. I think I get hot. So, but Mommies love bedtime. I'm gonna kick it off with one. It's Boo Bay Day. It's Thursday. That's my personal self care day. Hi, Frenchie. So I buy myself flowers every Thursday because that's something that's my favorite. And parents and Mommies love bedtime is all about just thinking about what other people are doing or getting done at night. And I think just especially when I'm looking back over it already being a year, a year since I started Don't Be Jelly, and I still work my full-time job. I have amazing connections. I've met some great people. So this is really just behind the scene. Thank you, dope glasses. Yes. So I'll talk about that too. Hold on. Let me take this allergy pill. I have never been so happy to just have a sinus infection in my life. Because every time you get sick, you think it's COVID. So I am proudly coughing now because it's just sinuses, but whatever. So another exciting part is my new color that I'm rocking was done by my best friend, Millicent. That's a small business. This headband, so funny. This is the, I bought this from a small business too. And if you look closely, this stone is missing. And only because it's me, when I flip it around on the back, that exact same stone is missing. So we're still rocking it because I love it. I had to take off my glasses for this beat because it was done by Kayla, my cousin. She does my makeup every Thursday just so I can feel pretty in my favorite spot, my garage, and get work done and talk to you guys. And these lashes that are too long for me, but I love them. They are by my cousin Riviera, who also sells hair. This lip gloss is Just Jelly, of course, made by me. My favorite gloss from Don't Be Jelly, and from my daughter's brand. And this dress, my family is lit. This dress is sold on sale by me. Still has the tag on. I would stand up and show you what it looks like, but then you might not want to buy it anymore. That's why it's on sale. But excuse me. But I am changing the way I'm doing a lot of things with Don't Be Jelly, with this page and some other pages that I'm connected to. And this is just my effort to show like behind the scenes of what I'm doing, so in an effort to help somebody else. And I need glasses because I can't see in real life. So a couple of things. Still didn't take this. What's in your cup? Anybody having a drink with me? If Frenchie's still on, she's probably drinking water. I made elderberry syrup today, Frenchie. Dahlia, I didn't even know that was you. Hi, beautiful. Woo, you are style goals. I cannot wait so I can book you for a photo shoot. But yes, so tonight, just to get used to, I think why my first time doing Mommy's Love bedtime was such a mess is because I'm so used to prepping Janelle and getting ready for her lives and getting ready for all of her things that I'm so ready to just jump on here and have something ready to say. But really I wanted to, oh, there go. Oh, I'm going to get nervous with my bread. You're going to have to talk to me. But I just wanted to start this as my own therapy. And I feel like a lot of times what I'm learning is by listening and talking to other people's, that's how, yes, H2O with key lime is how I get it in. I know, Frenchie, baby steps. I'm working on it. I have been walking more, and I did drink my water today. So, but a lot of times you think about it. I was talking to my mom today. I tried to get her to go on live with me, but we meet so many parents, and hi, beautiful. We meet so many parents every day, and now more so just because I am reflecting on my own life, I start to think about what is that mom doing at night, or what are they thinking about? So these nails, bomb. Give it up to Emily. My tip went towards her daughter almost being done with nursing school. And did I say that Kayla did my makeup? That's my cousin too. But Emily does my nails Thursday mornings every 2 weeks because I know that my tips help her daughter finish her last 2 years of nursing school. And it made me think about, I think outside of her, how many people do we buy things from that have children or have any type of goals and we have no idea like what we're helping to do, and we haven't even taken the time to ask them, what they're working on. I've got my nails done since high school, and in high school I was ripping them apart if my design wasn't right. When meanwhile Emily, who does my nails, is from the Vietnam and hasn't seen her sister in person in 10 years. And she's over here. She used to teach in the Vietnam. She had her own business there. And here, she's just an hourly nail tech that's just hoping to get as many clients done as possible so she can get back to whatever she needs to do. And I just got to think about, like, now she's 2 years to nursing school. I don't know how long that takes, but I bet there's a lot of nights when she probably thought that they weren't going to get to where they are here. Similar to my gloss. So that's one thing I want to think about. Another part that drove me is I think I've shared quite a lot that my mom committed suicide when I was little, and then I've been blessed to have my grandmother raise me. But I have quite a few family members who have lost their parents tragically, and that's always been a passion of mine. So now I'm thinking about my mom, who was a grandma who had to start raising me all over again. What did those nights look for? Because let me tell you that Miss Bernice Gray, who is 81, who I love dearly, when she started raising me, she went back to work. I was in private school, had all the cute Tims, all the fancy stuff, didn't miss a beat. But now, a blessing to be able to have her here. She went through the same thing that I went through, just in a different form. So she's able to literally say, like, oh, sweetie, I was scared for a minute, but let me help you. Let me tell you what it's like to have people scam you or lose something or steal from you or to be heartbroken and still have to get up and make sure that your little spoiled Paris gets to school. So I think that is all of my motivation here. Another part of it is a lot of times people ask me about Don't Be Jelly, or I feel here recently with my own family. Now we're all so excited to be on the news and Janelle doing all of these things, but they forgot that all the times when people are telling me to go to sleep, no. When Janelle Butt goes to bed, that is when Don't Be Jelly dreams come true. That's when I perfected this recipe. That's when I was sitting up trying to figure out how I could get my thoughts together to call Frenchie. That's my tag, because this is on sale, y'all. And I'm switching to Revon. Most of the items will be $1 with the purchase from Janelle. So, and the COVID Fashion Nova craze, all of this stuff got to go because I just like hanging out in my garage. So it's better to give more memories to you. So that's what we're working on. So another thing that I'm really excited about that I worked on during bedtime this week is how I can start transitioning Janelle over to being more involved in her business. So a lot of times I thought about, like, she's all on the news saying, it's so hard balancing my business and schoolwork. And I started telling her that she was a fake because I couldn't remember the last time she felt like going to the post office with me. Or I remember the whole point of doing Don't Be Jelly was because we were combining our mommy-daughter time, self-care time, working on together, just our little best friend bond. We were working on this thing together. So the late nights of building the recipes, or these colors, if you guys knew how many glitters we went through, because we wanted to make sure that the rose gold gave what it needed to give. I'm drinking. Galaxy Rain. I literally let Janelle sit here and we thought about what we really liked. The only one I took complete control of is Just Jelly. This one is blank because just the challenge this week, we have some, I'll be posting because we had another wholesale order and they asked to have the label removed. And a lot of times you will get upset, but let us not forget that a lot of us small business owners sometimes pay a fee to have labels moved from our shipping boxes. So why can't I do the same thing for somebody that wants to customize favors for their next party? So a lot of people tell me, you're all over the place, Pierce, you get so crazy, you're rambling, but this is literally how my life lives every day. So on Thursdays is my time to get pretty and talk to you and answer questions about what's happening on my bedtime, and actually also talk about some of the quotes that I learned from the moms. This behind me is my girl Ashley. Tomorrow we do Parents Behind the Dreams. That's where we build the community of coming behind the DMs of the parents that are behind these kid entrepreneurs, and how the business coaches we use, the things we learn, the resources, the apps, but also really talking about that parenting side when your little superstar kidpreneur is being a little brat and they have events. Because a lot of times people will tell me like, discipline Janelle in another way or do something else, but this is an investment. This is like a real deal. So now it's exciting that Janelle is 8. That is really nasty. I'm sorry, guys. It's the fans, the allergies, the garage, but my face is just so cute. So yeah. So that's what we're talking about here. Just answering questions about anything you have about Don't Be Jelly and talking about the parents behind the dreams. So one good thing that I started on Pinterest with Janelle. Janelle's Pinterest I probably won't start actually promoting until the beginning of the year. But if you look for Don't Be Jelly on Pinterest, you will see that we started together what we're calling your personalized affirmation commercial. And what that is, it started from Janelle getting in trouble and having to write sentences. And really all I told her to do is, are you an 8-year-old CEO? And she's like, yes, she's crying. You know how your kids do when you start asking them questions. I did the same thing. I would start crying. But what I told her is to write down what made it true to be an 8-year-old CEO of Don't Be Jelly. And through her tears, she wrote down that she got through hard times. She did her best. A whole bunch of things that as I listened to her, I realized that they were her affirmation. They were affirmations for her. So then I went to the dollar store. She loves to shop. And I let her pick out this huge sparkly board, and we got markers. We made this a big deal because we need to say this every day if it's true, so that you're confident. So every morning after brushing teeth, before we start school, you'll hear Janelle, and she has to say it so that it is true. Like, hi, I'm Janelle. I'm the 8-year-old CEO of Don't Be Jelly. I get through hard times. I do my best. I work hard. And I had her do 8 of them because she's 8 years old. And I tell you, the first time I went through something tough, she said, Mom, you need a jelly hug? And she said, we get through hard times. So I'm going to end that on that. This was just like my all around little summary, another taste of, I couldn't hold that one in any longer. I'm sorry. This is just a taste of what's to come on Mommies Love Bedtime. I have over 40 topics already pre-planned to talk about, specific topics where we'll really go into details with those. But tonight I just wanted to reset and let you know that it won't be me getting nervous or trying to force anything. This really is just another version of my own self-care that I want to share with somebody else just in case it can help. But from Mommy's Love Bedtime to talking about getting through tough times, hard times that I'm working on, to talking about how I leverage my village to help me with Don't Be Jelly, to also different opportunities or struggles that I'm going on personally. But the whole thing is just to encourage others to dream more. The more I can support on my platform and help other people, the more I want to do. So thanks for joining in. I am not going to let this face go to waste. If you've met me and you know I do all of Janelle's content marketing, so I always have my camera. I'm always trying to get content. Thanks, Billy. So I am going to go do reels. They're really funny. If you find me on TikTok, it's just me. That's the platform that I've dedicated to my hair products, because believe me, I'm not that great at selling those products, but I love that community and I love the products, and anything that I will consistently spend my money on, I will share it with other people as long as it's legit. So you'll learn about that on TikTok, and that's really just, I call myself the real moms behind kidpreneurs on TikTok. We don't know about the filters. I can't get the timing right, but you ask me about Instagram and anything else, we're there. I'm on TikTok. I don't know my name on there. It's Paris with numbers. Yeah, I'm learning that. But thank you for joining in. Send your questions. I'll be sharing quotes. I am a mom. A couple of quotes that I can remember off the top of my head when I asked some parents why they love bedtime. It was just a plan. They had plans to hang out with daddy. Another one said that, homework that they're working on at night, there's a lot of parents that get their masters and everything done. I created a whole empire for my daughter during bedtime, so you can too. But just think about another quote that I've been living through this week. It's been a long week and it's still just Thursday. Is everything we do today, good or bad, will be amplified in 10 years. So whether you're going through a hard time or good time, just remember to focus your energy on what you truly want and the desires of your heart, because it will be amplified in 10 years. I am Paris Vine, your favorite healthy hustling momager, and I will see you next week.